Hey, English kids, good morning. It's Monday, May 11th, and you're watching this here to get the scoop on what's going to be going on with English this week. As I mentioned in my email, it's going to be a little bit different than what we've done in the past. It's same stuff, same writing and doing some grammar, but really trying to kind of ease off and make it a little fun and enjoyable these last couple of weeks. We're going to be doing some writing. We're going to be doing some answering some grammar questions. Thanks for watching this video. I think this will explain things pretty well. Really, there's just two things I need you to do today. You can get them both done on Monday, or you can definitely get one done today, which will help us out a lot. And then also the other one you can cover later in the week if you just want to spread it out and take your time. I think you could finish both of these probably in definitely the time it takes you to do one normal Monday assignment, okay? But let's take a look at this. So we're going to change things up, change up the approach a little bit. Here's the video. You're watching it now. Two links we're going to complete this week. One is an interview question responses. I got a lot of good interview questions from you guys, things you're wondering about how people are doing in our quarantine time. And then we're going to kind of spend some time just maybe learning about what we've all been up to. What I'd like you to do is this is a one-page link, which we're going to go to now. And so in your email, you should have an email like this from me. And if you click this interview questions page, it'll bring up the questions that I came up with. Now, I took these from the responses you gave me. So for those of you that submitted responses last week for the things you're wondering about, these are great questions, just good basic interview questions, right? Getting to know what we've been up to, some common things. A lot of us had similar kind of questions. So I put together, I think, 8 total ones. So these are all in one place. You can respond to as many of these as you want, and for as long as you want. They could be just one sentence answers. If you want to tell us a little story, that's great. When you click on that link again in the interview questions here, it'll take you to this. And if you can do these Monday, that'd be awesome, because what I'm going to do starting Tuesday, sometime during the day, I'll look back at the responses for certain questions. I might do a couple at once or whatever. I'll give you my response, and then I'll maybe have some highlighted at the ones that you guys said, and that way we can kind of just share and enjoy, and we can call that our English work for the day. Okay, so hopefully on Monday, you're going to fill in this form for me and just tell me your answers. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, I'll pick a couple of questions that we had some good, fun responses to. And I'll just make a little page and you'll get to see everybody's response, and I'll read them, and I'll tell you a little bit about what I've been up to. So again, just this last few weeks, it's a chance to just practice a little bit of writing, but also just relax a little bit. I know you guys been working really hard in all your subjects. So English, we're just going to kind of do a little review, do a little practice, and hopefully mostly the work you'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, just watch the video and enjoy. And you can hear a little bit from your friends and talk about or learn about what they've been up to, some unique and fun things. Okay, so there's 8 things here. Like our first question is just, what have you been doing to stay active or get exercise and be outside? That's something a lot of people are asking about. I'm sure we've had lots of things that, again, with sports being canceled, at least the weather's been nice. It's been a little cooler than a normal spring. But anyway, that's some things you can get to. Movies you've watched as a family, games you've played, books you've read, things about pets, food, and entertainment, right? Those are the things we really most want to hear about. So a lot of there, I might even add a couple if I get a couple more responses. So by the time you get the link, it might have a couple more bits to it. So, but if you again do as much as you can with that, just fill those out. Doesn't have to be big long responses. This is really just for fun. And the more you tell me, the better it'll make my videos I'll put out each week. And so every day the rest of the week, I'll send you a separate email and say, here's today's video. Watch if you want. If you don't want to watch it, it's fine. But I thought this would be a fun way to learn a little bit about what we're all up to and have a little connection there. Okay, so there's that. The other one, the other link is a grammar review, which you'll get to there for your other part of your quiz. And grammar review quiz you can go to. And let's see. So this is in the book, page 272 is where it starts. So if you want to have your English textbook with you to do this, that'd be great. I only picked a few bits, like really the basics with this. Okay, the big review that starts on 272 has a whole bunch of stuff from throughout the year. So what I would say you should do is have your book with you here, but then just go ahead and look at what you see on the screen. And these are just screenshots that you can see. So it says starts on page 272. So if I go there, the first thing is just types of sentences, 4 kinds of sentences, and you'll see that there. Now, what I really think you should have the book with you for is here where it says page 32 and 34, that's where we talked about the types of sentences like declarative, interrogative, imperative, and exclamatory sentences. So what you could really use your book for, what I would suggest, since you can see the questions on the screen here, what I would suggest is you use and say, okay, page 32, let me go back and review a little bit about the types of sentences. If I go back to that lesson, that was obviously way at the start of the year. We're talking about sentences and sentence fragments. And then on page 34, as it shows, the 4 kinds of sentences. You can reread and talk about that and go through all those examples, okay? So each set of 5 questions in here, as we get down to the next, here's just, again, the different kinds here. This page here, it shows you is what page these come from in the book. But again, the big pages to look at would be up here, the suggested pages where it tells you where you can find some of that stuff if you need it. I think most of us will do fine without it, but it's there if you need it, okay? The other part, we get to capitalization and punctuation. And again, notice here it says page 180, 182, 184, and 188. These are just about like telling proper capitalization, punctuation, ending of the sentence at the end, and all that kind of stuff. So just choose the option here that would be the correct sentence. These are obviously no capitals, no commas, no periods at the end or anything else. So just choose the option I made that would be the correct sentence. Then we get to adverbs and prepositions, so a little more of what we've done recently. Here we just need to pick, again, it tells what pages these lessons were from. And this tells on page 275 where you can find this actual question. But all this is choosing the correct word to complete the sentence. Then we get to the last part is negatives, which we had last week. So just, again, another quick review. This was on page 254. And you can just pick the sentence that I wrote in here correctly that has the correct form of the sentence, okay? So that's going to be it. This is due just by the end of the week. Again, I'm sure a lot of you will do it early in the week, but I would definitely prefer that you do the interview questions first. And again, that will give me the stuff I need to pull and grab and show everybody for the videos later in the week. So you can totally take your time on the grammar review, but again, I know a lot of us, it's only 20 questions total. And I'm sure we could get that done pretty quickly on Monday if you want to, or else you've got the rest of the week to do it. So just make sure you get those 2 things done. Again, the interview questions, answer however you like. That's meant to be the fun one. And if you would contribute to that, it'll definitely help the videos and help us all learn a little bit about the fun things we've been up to during this tough time. And then the thing I do need for a grade is the grammar review. And again, use your book for that. And go ahead and fill in your answers there, okay? So those are our 2 things this week. Again, it's sort of more at your leisure. You notice in my lesson, I don't have the normal like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday thing. Definitely would like the interview questions early. And I would say just go ahead and get that grammar review done if you want. And then that's it for the week. You can just sit back and wait for my videos that help us learn about all the neat questions we're answering about what we've been doing. And that's it. Okay, so again, I'm trying to ease off a little bit on English. We actually are toward the end of the grammar stuff, and we've been doing the writing that I wanted to. Again, I know this is not the best situation for that, but you guys have been doing a great job. I've really enjoyed reading your hatchet writing and some of your other stuff that you've sent in. A lot of you guys are doing a great job with that. I really do appreciate it, and it's getting creative, and that's fun. So here this week and next week and beyond, we'll just kind of do some fun stuff with English. But the big thing here, turn in the quiz, the review quiz, use the book for that. Shouldn't be too big a problem. Other than that, have fun. Tell us what you've been up to with the interview questions. And then just be on the lookout for an email every day. I probably won't send it first thing in the morning, but it'll come through at some point in the day. And you can just watch it for fun. I'm not going to give you a quiz over the things everybody else is saying they're up to or anything like that. But that's that, okay? So here's your little video to walk you through this week. Do the interview responses, do the grammar review by the end of the week, and have a great time. Okay, I know you're still working on a lot of things in your other classes, so as we get toward the end of the year, it's hard to believe it's already May, and we're obviously not in school, which I wish we were, but we're still working hard on our things and getting toward the end there. So enjoy this. Again, I'll look forward to your more responses, and I'll put some videos together, and I'll answer the questions myself too to start off each one, and I'll tell you what everybody else was saying too. Okay, thanks again, guys. Hope you have a great week. And I'll look forward to putting these videos together and email those out to you with links to my YouTube with some of the fun stuff coming up. Okay, thanks, guys. Enjoy.